You're watching Legacy Unraveled, where the truth behind brilliance is finally revealed. He was called brilliant, a once-in-a-generation mind. The kind of genius that got invited to global summits, praised by presidents, and adored by the media. But what if I told you, behind the accolades, the innovation, and the billions, was one single lie? A lie that fooled scientists, governments, and everyday people for over a decade. And here's the kicker. He never faced a single consequence. In fact, he walked away richer than ever. This is the story of the genius who lied to the whole world and got away with it. Welcome to Legacy Unraveled, where we uncover the untold rise and deceptive falls of the world's most iconic minds. If you think brilliance and truth always go hand in hand, think again. Today's tale is not just about deception. It's about how charisma, timing, and unchecked ambition can rewrite history. And the most chilling part, it could happen again. Meet Dr. Elias Wing, child prodigy, Math Olympiad gold medalist at age 11, MIT grad at 18. By 25, he was already being called the next Einstein. His specialty: renewable energy, specifically a revolutionary battery design he claimed could store solar power 50 times more efficiently than anything else on the market. Investors salivated. His company, Helioryze, was born, and within 2 years, it became the darling of Silicon Valley. Governments lined up. Nations pledged to go 100% Helioryze powered by 2030. Climate activists worshipped him. And Wall Street. They made him a billionaire by the time he turned 31. His TED Talk, The Battery That Could Save the World, hit 100 million views. His face was on magazine covers. He even had a moon crater informally named after him. But behind all the spotlights, one silent detail was never shared. It began with a whistleblower. A quiet intern, only referred to in leaked documents as EM, noticed something strange. The so-called quantum polymer battery that Elias invented didn't work. Not just underperformed, it failed basic lab replication. Tests that should have taken 12 minutes to charge took hours. Battery degradation happened within days. Elias, however, dismissed the concerns. He used NDAs, suppressed reports, and when questioned, he claimed the results couldn't be replicated because of proprietary conditions. Basically, trust me, I'm the genius. The media didn't question it. Regulators didn't dig deep enough. Why? Because the idea of him was too valuable. He was a symbol of hope, of progress. No one wanted to destroy that. So, they didn't. You'd expect scandal, arrest, public outrage. Instead, something weirder happened. When reports finally leaked years later, the public barely blinked. Some called it a misunderstanding. Others argued he still moved the industry forward. Investors, they'd already cashed out. Governments, they quietly restructured their Helioryze contracts. And Elias, he vanished for a while. Until 1 year later, he reemerged. Not with an apology, but a book deal titled Vision Over Verification: Why We Must Dream Beyond Data. It became a bestseller. If you've made it this far, take a second to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more shocking stories just like this. Now, back to the genius, who lied and got away with it. Elias didn't just lie about a battery. He lied about hope, about the future. Entire countries redirected infrastructure based on his claims. Millions of dollars were funneled into a dream that didn't exist. Other real solutions were ignored because Elias had the spotlight. And the intern, EM, blacklisted. Couldn't get a job in tech for 4 years. The cost wasn't just financial. It was emotional, psychological, environmental. Because sometimes, the most dangerous lie is the one wrapped in brilliance. So, what do you think? Was Elias a fraud? Or a visionary who just bent the truth a little too far? Comment below. Your thoughts might be featured in our next episode. And if you want more stories where truth and genius collide, don't forget to follow Legacy Unraveled. One truth at a time. Elias Wing now lives in a private estate in southern Switzerland. Still wealthy. Still quoted. Still unpunished. He gives interviews to select outlets. Speaks at leadership summits. And once, when asked if he regretted anything, he smiled and said, "Sometimes the world needs a beautiful lie before it's ready for the truth." Some call him a monster. Some, a misunderstood genius. But one thing is certain. The world believed him. And in the end, that was all he needed. This has been Legacy Unraveled, where genius ends and truth begins. For more hidden truths like this one, tap the playlist to explore the full series. Or, let YouTube pick what's next. And don't forget to subscribe, we've got more stories coming that'll shake your view of reality.